morning, guys. Happy Poopgate anniversary. How are you guys celebrating? I saw some crazy shit on Twitter today. You guys are so freaking funny. I love a good sense of humor, and you guys definitely bring it today. So, thank you for all the posts you guys have been posting and the comments. You guys are so great. Thank you so much for being here. So, since she's gone radio silent again and deleted all of her stuff again, let's do a retro. This is from a year ago. This is called Middle Eastern Food Mukbang. It's 28 minutes long. I've got her sped up to 1.25. So let's just watch her pig out. Because why not? Damn it, it's Poopgate. Let's go.
Hello, Foodie Beauties. Hey guys, hey. Look what I have. I know I have henna. Yes. So I will show you guys in, maybe I'll show you, I'll show you at the end of the video, the process, like a bit of the process for that.
Henna is gorgeous and it's such a beautiful art form, but on her mitts, it's just, it's a little unsettling, you know? And the poor person that had to do that and touch her hands, I feel so bad. So very, very bad for that person. Oh boy.
Me getting it done, so, and a little bit of a little bit mini vlog of me going to get it done. So check the end of the video or watch this whole video if you want. And
like, why put that in a mukbang? That should be its own separate, that's content. I would love to see someone get henna done on their hands. That is the content I'd be willing to watch and give a review for, you know? But she had to smush it into like the mukbang, so it's just like, pff, you know?
yeah, but this is the henna. And it's kind of like little dry bits will fall off, but the tattoo part, like the stain, will remain underneath.
So she's gonna put it all over her food to show you, just let you know the dry parts are gonna fall off all into her food.
Yeah, don't mind me. That's why I don't have my ring on right now. So I have some of my favorite food here. I have some tabbouleh toum, which is garlic sauce. Tabbouleh is parsley salad, and it has like bulgur tomatoes, lemon juice, parsley, I think onion. So
is that rice? Is that, I assume that's rice, because there's always rice with her, right? So I just assume that's like parsley, some kind of green rice.
I have also some grilled chicken, and a little bit of fries, and some pita bread, fresh pita.
Carbs. All she really needs is carbs.
Oh yeah, it's really fresh.
Again, unmanaged type 2 diabetic with no gallbladder.
Yum.
Right through her.
And Diet Pepsi.
Of course, Diet Pepsi.
So, let's dig in. I'm so hungry like you don't even know.
We can imagine how hungry she is.
I'm back to trying the intermittent fasting.
Oh,
well, I
God.
did today anyway. I don't always succeed. You know, I see people say, "You're a liar. I thought you were doing 1 meal a day." Okay. So, what happened is I tried the 1 meal a day.
What happened was, anytime someone has to say that, the next sentence is bullshit.
And I obviously fell off. Like, I couldn't do it. So, I went back to eating whatever. You know?
Honey, your whole life is back to eating whatever. You never say no to anything. And when everything is a trigger food, yeah.
But I'm gonna take some tabbouleh and some hummus,
God.
beauty bite, and bismillah.
Down the hole. Delicious. Everything is delicious. Always.
Julia is in the room with Salah.
Is she?
On the bed. This is half a chicken. Pickle. So this will last about a week. Always wanted to try it.
Tons of eating noises, you guys. Just you know how she is.
Mm. Sorry.
I'm really hungry.
We just got home.
Why destroy the second piece of chicken when your first piece is still in tatters?
And I didn't eat. What is this? Grilled pepper? Looks hot. I have an idea.
So I'll take a huge bite. It looks like a hot
Tomato.
pepper.
Tabbouleh. What is your guys' favorite Middle Eastern food?
Who cares?
Hmm.
At this point, who gives a crap?
Mm.
It's all over her face.
So good.
She's literally double fisting the food. She hasn't stopped for a second. She's just been constantly shoveling it in. Oh, God.
Okay. Man, I was hungry. Can you tell? Oh. Hi. How are you?
Oh, you know, we're fine. Just watching you pig out for the past 5 minutes. Double fisting.
Sorry, excuse me.
Oh, she's so dainty. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. Was that just me just being a complete slob for the past 5 minutes? I'm sorry. Oh. Yep, back to it. Jesus Christ.
I'm on the fence about
She's just licking those fingers. Oh, God.
intermittent fasting with people, you know.
Why are you shaking your head? Why are you acting like you're disgusted? Like this is new to you. This is the first time you're eating on camera. Like, what the fuck is this? She's so gross.
I used to have issues with food because by the time I eat, there's like bread under the... I'm seriously so hungry that I just want to eat all night. That's why I think, like,
Let's hear the justification.
I should eat smaller meals throughout the day.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda. You've been doing this your entire life. Stop fucking talking about it and just do it. Or just shut the fuck up about it. One of the two. Pick one. Pick a lane. Just pick one lane for now.
But there are so many health benefits about fasting. I mean, you can do any search. So that's why I admire it, but it's so hard. It's so hard to, like, do. Like, you know, even with Ramadan, I didn't really lose weight because, like, I would eat all night, you know? So...
How is that funny? That's not funny. You know what else is really have a lot of health benefits? Not eating like this.
Anyway. I'm trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
You know, it's tough.
Yeah, it's tough.
It's tough for anyone.
It's especially tough when you just keep doing the same shit over and over again and expecting something to stick. That's what's tough to watch anyway. Jesus God.
So the henna took, like, the actual applying it didn't take too long. It was the drying that took long.
And we know she doesn't bathe or wash her hands ever. So that would probably last on her for months if she, you know.
So
She hasn't taken a breath since she sat down and started filming. This is crazy. That's what I'm saying. Like, people are like act shocked that she eats like 4,000 calories a day. It's like, that's nothing. Are you kidding me? She eats 4,000 calories off camera in one sitting. This woman eats 10,000 calories all the time. It's just crazy. I can't believe she's still alive.
I think it's really nice. Like, I think it's really, really cool.
Not on you though.
That's just me.
Literally.
Well, no. A lot of people here find it cool. I love peppers.
I think you love the fries more, actually. And the bread. Look, just no respect for the food. Just tears right into it like a bear. She really is a bear. Like a hibernating bear about to go into hibernation. Getting all of the fat can so I could sleep for the next 6 months.
It's not really spicy, that pepper. I love hummus.
What don't you love besides healthy food?
So, yeah. I mean, not much to talk about, I guess.
So what's the topic gonna bring now? Like, what's she gonna bring to the table if there's nothing to talk about?
Something relatively healthy. You know what I mean?
I feel like I'm watching a pig eat at a trough. That's what it looks like. I'm not trying to be like a shady bitch, but that's what this is giving, for real.
I guess I mean, like, not burgers and fries.
God.
I mean, that's the thing. It depends on your version of what healthy is. Like, some people only eat raw meat.
Chantal, just shut the fuck up. You know what healthy food is at this point in your life. You're fucking 40 years old. You are middle-aged, madam. You know what healthy is and what healthy is not. Okay? Going to the extreme and saying, oh, people eat raw meat. Some people are cannibals too. Are we gonna like paint everyone with that brush as well? Like, she's so ridiculous.
My digestive system would, like, fail instantly. Raw meat.
Your digestive system has never taken a break in its life. You've never fasted. You've never given it a rest. It is in constant motion all the time. I don't know how her organs are still functioning the way they are, honest to God.
It's only... Hey, to each their own.
Look at her being judgy as she tears into that chicken. Miss Vegan.
Like raw carnivore diets. They'll eat, like, raw meat with, like, a raw egg in the middle. Ugh.
Didn't you eat live shrimp on camera? What are you ugging about? Like, what's the yuck factor here for you? You ate jumping shrimp that were live, and you're trying to throw shade against people that eat raw meat? I know some people think fish don't have feelings. They actually do. And if you ever are not sure of that fact, there's a documentary on Netflix. It's called Seaspiracy. It's fantastic. You should watch it if you don't think the oceans are important, or even if you do and you want more knowledge, you should definitely watch it. But yeah, let's talk about raw meat again, Chantal.
Sorry. I don't even like eating my burgers medium rare. Like, I can't. Well done for me. Thank you.
Such a delicate palate.
I
Look
don't
at her.
know. No fiber at all. And then some people think fiber is BS. Some people think fiber is the most healthiest thing. Depends who you ask.
You have to have a certain amount of fiber in your diet. Yes, you could have too much fiber, of course. You could have too much of anything, right? You could literally drink too much water and die. But she's just so ridiculous. She just tries to find anything she could cling to that would justify the way she's eating, and that it's so difficult and it's this big mystery. It's not a mystery. I'm living proof it's not a mystery. Anybody can do it if they put their mind to it. You just have to do the hard work. And she's never known a day of hard work in her life, and it shows.
You know what I mean?
This woman has never known struggle. Never. Never. See? Do you hear that? She's literally. I can honestly say, on my life, I have never heard anyone make noises like this while they were eating. Never. What a hog. And the fucked up thing is, guys, the most messed up thing is that at this very moment, there is a 75% chance that she's eating just like this, not this particular food, but hogging out in Canada right now on something. Let that sink in as you're watching this, wherever you are, whatever time of day it is. There's a really good chance that she is just pigging out to her heart's content in that moment. Let that just be a merry poop gaze for us all.
So I mean, health and nutrition is just.
It's just so
there
hard.
are some things I think universally are accepted, like processed foods are bad. I'm calling it like that kind of thing.
Shovel some more bread in there, Chantal. You're not doing it fast enough. Jesus God, I can't believe it.
There's some people who eat only fruit. Remember, I was gonna do that. After eating a whole bunch of like junk for like so long, sometimes you just crave just eating like juicy, ripe, hydrating fruit. Especially.
Shut the fuck up. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you guys hearing the shit that's coming out of her mouth right now? You don't crave fruit. You crave fast food in any form you can get your fuzzy giant mitts on is what you crave. Who the fuck are you talking to? We have been here since the beginning, and those that haven't been here since the beginning, they're pretty much caught up. Okay, it's pretty easy to catch up. It might take a while, but you get the story pretty quickly. Who the fuck are you telling that you crave fruit?
Salty, fatty stuff.
I can't.
You know. So that's where that came from.
My God, woman. Jesus Christ.
So like, you guys know, maybe some of you don't, but there's like a ton of reaction channels who react to me.
Here we go. Really? I didn't think this was going to be like this, but okay. Sorry. Thought it was just a
And then like
straight
recently, I don't know what they're pissed
mukbang.
off about this time. No, I think that the fact that I got a cat.
Oh, this is when she got Julia, is it?
I think it's the fact that I don't know if they're pissed off about me. I really don't care.
You care enough to talk about it in your video. If you don't care about something, if you hear something about yourself or see something that you don't like, I don't know about you guys, but I don't really think about it much after I read it. Like if I find it stupid, if it's just dumb, it's just okay, and then I move on. I don't think about it when I'm doing something else. It just kind of enters my mind and leaves. You know, it doesn't hang around. But tell us again how unbothered you are by people on their action channels.
So they're all mad. I think that I got a cat. I'm like, that's it. Clutching their pearls. I'm not going to watch her for 3 days and we're going to donate to a charity.
It bothers you, didn't it, huh? You know, it's a fun Christmas gift that I gave to a relative of mine. I made a donation in their name to the political party that they hate. And I told them. It was great. I love the fact that they made a donation in her name to a pet, whatever, and she's mad about it. That's really funny.
And then after the 3 days, what? You're going to go back to reacting because you realize no one gives a crap about you unless you're reacting to me?
That's not necessarily true, Chantal. And here is what I found. Since she's gone kind of like silent this past Christmas season, I've created some other content. Like I made Sims things and just reacted to a couple other different people. And while the views are not the same, I'm just starting out with that. So I have to give it time. It took me time to build up the little audience that I do have, which I appreciate everybody here. You guys are the OGs. But it takes a while to get into a different community on YouTube, right? She doesn't understand that. So she thinks, oh, you think they're going to... She's just so dumb when it comes to YouTube. You know, and it floors me because this is her occupation. If you're at a company for 8 years or 7 years, you pretty much know how it works. You know the ins and outs of where, like, you've been there so long, right? You're a pro. You could probably answer any question someone's got. She can't figure this out.
Like, people think that they can, like, intimidate people to do something in their life. Like, they have actual power. Like, they did that with Amberlynn too. Like,
Oh God, here we go. Clout chasing.
there's people. The community. This particular community is so dumb. Like, because like it's just horrible. Like, one time Amberlynn Reed was like, she struggles with her weight. It's not rocket science to know that it's hard to lose weight. Okay, so one day she decided to eat a shrimp ring on video. So, how did people react to that?
Can you inhale that a little bit quicker, you fucking hog? How are people reacting to you? I'm sorry, I don't watch a lot of Amberlynn Reed. I find her fucking dull. I don't know how you guys watch her. Holy crap. I'm done when I hear her voice. But she, in all the videos and clips that I've seen of her, I've never seen her eat like this. Never. Like, never. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. But madam, you take the cake and eat it. And the plate, too. Fucking Jesus, what a slob. Oh my God. Roll your eyes.
Surely. They decided to set up live streams and count her subscribers going down, like counting how many subscribers she lost. Like, let's all give her a blackout. let's all black her out. Let's all unsubscribe and teach her a lesson.
I remember when that happened. It did. It did teach her quite a lesson because that shows you what the community can do to you as a creator. And if they don't like you, if you start pissing enough people off, people are just going to stop and they're going to unsubscribe. Sorry if you don't like it, but that's the consequences for the shit that you put out on video. Like, you have to physically upload to YouTube. It just doesn't happen when you turn your phone on and your camera on, you know? She makes these choices. These people make these choices to put this content out there. You have to upload it. And you have to click a lot of buttons to get a video on YouTube, especially if you're monetized. So she's just, oh God, disgusting.
Their words, not mine. So, because she ate shrimp. Because a fat woman ate shrimp.
Shut up, Chantal. My God.
If people like that unsubscribe from me, good. I would rather not have people like that in my community, honestly.
And how's that working out for you? Because you've got, like, what? You took a break from the internet for 10 days, which is the longest break she's ever taken from the YouTubes. And she only had like 700 people in her live stream. And she was on live for like over an hour. And she's got 105,000 subscribers. How is this working out for you, bitch?
Like,
that's why it's funny, because she always goes on about how she doesn't care if you don't like it, you can leave. She doesn't care as long as she's got her hug box around her. That's okay for her. And whoever many people view her content is acceptable, and that should be okay. But when someone else turns around, like a reaction channel, and makes different kinds of content and doesn't get the same amount of views because it's brand new to them, like they're not submerged in that community like they are in the foodie beauty community, then that's a problem. Then she makes fun of them. Do you see how you want to talk about hypocrisy, and her side likes to talk about how everyone on this side is so hype, you know, there's such hypocrisy, What about that? At least they're trying something different. Okay? Give it to them for that. Who the fuck cares? I love finding people on YouTube that have like 20 views, and it's just a little video and they're trying to make it. I love discovering new people because the same old shit is boring, right? Like, this is getting really boring with her. There's only so much drama she can conjure in her little tiny bubble that she lives in. And I'm sorry, guys, but this shit is getting fucking dull. And if it wasn't for the reaction channels and the community that has been built up around her, she would have faded into obscurity years ago. And that's it.
trying to bully and intimidate someone into not eating shrimp, I guess? I don't know. I never got the point, but it's so ridiculous. Like, if you're so fed up with her choices and decisions,
stop
with what she
watching
puts in
her.
her body, then just simply unsubscribe and don't watch. Why make a huge spectacle of it? Like,
Why is she bringing this up now? This happened years ago, right? That was a long time ago. Why the fuck is this relevant even a year ago when this video was made? She really has nothing to say ever. You know why? Because she's not curious about anything. There is no curious spark inside of her at all. Nothing interests her. It either has to be like crappy horror shit to get her like temporarily like a hit of dopamine, or that's it. Imagine having no hobbies, nothing, no interests, no joy in life. Fuck, that is a dull, dark life. No wonder why she's pissed off all the time.
you think that unsubscribing is going to cure her eating disorder? Or her issues with food? I mean...
Mukbang is fixing yours, clearly.
Anyways, ignorant people who don't know how it works, basically.
I hate the
So,
fact that this poor chicken had to die so she could claw it apart and only eat the pieces that she wants. She's leaving half the chicken on the plate. The way she eats is disgusting. And I'm going to say that a billion times over. If you think the way that she eats, I don't care what side of the fucking foodie fence you fall on, she eats like a scumbag. And if you don't think she does, you probably also eat like a scumbag. If this is normal to you, you're the problem too. She's so gross. Oh, God. Just, ugh.
so I guess they're trying that crap with me, but it ain't gonna fly because I don't care.
She cares.
You know? Just letting you know. But I will say one thing. I find being called a cat killer from the community of somebody who actually did kill her dog, Maggie, is pretty funny.
I don't really know the story with FFG and her dogs. I don't really care, to be honest, because it's not my pet. It's just not my business, you know? But it just shows you what kind of dirtbag Chantal is and how much that the words in the community actually hurt her, because it hurts her so much. And she knows how hurtful they are, those words, that she's trying to do the same exact thing to FFG. Has it ever worked, Chantal? No. Is it going to work in the future? Probably not. So why not just stop with the whole thing, you know? God.
You were going to put your cat down for having curable illnesses, but you put your dog down for having anxiety, so what curable illnesses at like 21 years of age? Like, really?
It's never funny to joke about willingly killing a pet. And if you don't think that's a problem, then you're fucked up. The community doesn't like it. She knows the community doesn't like it. So she does it anyway and then gets pissed off when the community voices the fact that they don't like it. It's such a cycle. It's just never ending. She just circles the toilet bowl that is her life constantly. And just it's just clogged of fast food, cholesterol, sugar, and salt. Her life is a clogged toilet, literally, of all the shit she's eaten that she can't flush anymore because there's so much shit backed up in her pipes. She is a human toilet. I'm surprised Salah doesn't like her more.
Okay. Anyway, do what you want.
And people will.
Keep the blackout going longer. I enjoy it.
I love the fact that her channel is almost completely lifeless. It's such a fitting end to a life that is lived the way it is.
Anyways.
Her tacos are getting bigger and bigger,
You know,
as the time is going on. Shovel it in.
I used to rage a lot
Still
because I just couldn't get over like the hypocrisy in this certain community. But now I really did see like a quote where it's like people are just, oh, you can't control what people are going to say. They're always going to say something stupid. So
She can't even zing people in a recorded video. Trying to watch her thought process in real time is amazing. There's nothing up there. Even the people she hates, she can't form coherent thoughts or insults quick enough to not sound like she's got some kind of neurological disorder.
Live your life, man.
People do. You're
That's your
living.
lesson of the day.
Oh, thanks. Last life lessons with Foodie. No thanks.
I could live off of tabbouleh, hummus, and bread. And yes, I promise that's the last time I'm talking about this crap with anything.
What happens if you go back on this promise from a year plus ago? Will you give me some money if you when you promise to never talk about this that you'll never talk about it again because you're talking about it and it's been how many days later? Still talking about it every day. Okay. I'd be a rich
Anything related to
woman.
this juvenile community.
You created this community. You created this community. Do you know that? All the people you told off and blocked, people who just had good intentions, who didn't want to just kiss your ass, you raged on them constantly. Over and over, you abused them verbally. You took your giant platform, because let's not forget, all these reaction channels, the ones she really hates, FFG and Yaba, they don't have anywhere close to the same number of subscribers as she does. So who's the bully? Who's the bully, Chantal? Just because the people that you have around you are mentally stunted to the point of incoherence, and I'm trying to be kind, that's the army you built around you. Okay? And then you wonder why the other side is so much more powerful, because we're just smarter. I'm not saying all of us. Listen, I'm not saying this side of the community is all of us are smart. I'm not saying that. But generally, compared to the people on her side, yes, we are the smarter group of people. I will stand by that. Because how could you be intelligent and stick up for this? It's not possible. It's just illogical. Sorry. Look, it's all
I
over.
wish that whole community would just die out.
Excuse me? Okay, that's the first time I heard her say this. What was that?
I honestly wish that whole community would just die out.
What a hateful person. And you could say what you want about this side of the aisle. I don't ever see anyone get that hateful on this side. I see like the crazy people that support her. I see how crazy they get. Believe me. And I know that some people on this side get a little bit nutty too. They use a lot of language that they probably shouldn't be using, but to each their own. But like in ratio, yeah, madam. That's a serious thing to say. I want to hear that one more time.
I honestly wish that whole community would just die out.
What a terrible thing to say. I don't wish death on her, on her supporters. I don't want anything terrible to happen to them. Something funny, maybe like, I don't know, maybe Teardrop's husband eats the trash and, possibly gets food poisoning and throws up, jelly beans for the next 72 hours. I would be there for that. That would be funny because it would be kind of warranted, right? Because the guy's a scumbag. But I don't wish harm on these people. And I don't think anybody else really does either, because you could tell the difference. I've been doing a lot of studying on the reaction channels lately because there hasn't been a lot going on. And I've been watching the personalities behind the channels, and you could tell certain people are fed up with Foodie and they're not as kind as they once were. They're not as like, not jovial, but like as lighthearted with the content as they were, because she's molded this community to really dislike her, and for with good reason, right? But like those people, I don't see the hate. I really don't see that level where you've got people on her side that are screaming. Like, I'm not going to name names, but there's a couple people on there, one of them screaming about rage pigs, literally yelling, and then giggling to themselves and talk. It sounds like you're in like Bellevue mental home, like, and no shade toward people that have to be in mental institutions. I respect that. But it's crazy person behavior. And I'm watching the people that are interacting and they're giving super chats. And it's just like, you don't see that on Pulpy's channel. You're not going to see that on my channel. You're not going to see that on like Milk Tea's channel. There's not that level of craziness that there is on that side of the fence. And it's more and more apparent as time goes on. I don't know if you guys have noticed that yet, but like everything kind of seems to be ramping up, you know, where it's like something major is about to happen. I don't know if it's her leaving Kuwait and moving back to Canada permanently, but I don't know. Something is in the air. Maybe it's the UFOs. And I'm going off on a tangent. I apologize. She just really grosses me out, you guys. And the whole people around her are just bad.
Who knows?
Like, you're not going to go on Yaba's channel and hear her screaming for 2 hours. You know, you're not going to go on, who else? I'm trying to think of people. Chicken Pickle, for example. I love Chicken Pickle. You're not going to go on her channel and hear her just screaming for an hour. You know what I mean? It's a different kind of content where I feel like this side of the aisle, there's more discussion. We're talking openly. I have people in my own comment section who have differing opinions and who educate me on things that I might have said incorrectly in a video or didn't know, and they answer me. And I love that dialogue. I love learning new things. I enjoy when you guys interact with me. It's fun. That's why I made a channel. I didn't make a channel to be a big YouTube star. This is like a side hustle to me. This is not my main gig right now. So, I mean, you guys have eyes. You have ears. You're all on YouTube a lot, like I am. Nothing wrong with that. You could see what the community's like. Black and white, just vastly different on each side. And I'm happy that I exist on this side. And the people that don't like my content and don't like me and try to make fun of me and stuff, I'm glad they're on that side. I really am. That makes me happy that they're not in this corner, you know? It says a lot. She hasn't stopped eating.
Gosh, this hummus is really good. I think this will be my last hummus and tabbouleh sandwich. Probably not the most interesting mukbang, but...
Honey, nothing with you is interesting. We have to make it that way. Hate to say it, but it's
I'll probably
true.
just do mukbangs like this. Like where it's just whatever I'm eating today. Pretty much.
God.
You know?
You know? She's stuffed to the point where she has to exhale to get the next bite in. She has not stopped in 23 minutes eating like this.
How do you guys like to unwind after a long day? We've been doing cuddling in bed with the cat and watching horror movies.
Your life sucks. That's a sucky, sucky life. There is no rhyme, reason, or purpose to her life. She has nothing going on. Go to fucking take a couple college classes online, you lazy sack of shit. My God. She could do that. She could literally do that and nobody would ever know. She could have earned her fucking master's degree and nobody would have ever known. That would have been a fucking fuck you because you'd have proof of that shit. And once you're done with the degree, what are they going to do now? Fuck with it anymore? No, you're done. There's so many things she could fuck. This woman's just chronically lazy. That is her problem. She's chronically a lazy sack. Sitting on the floor, eating, getting bigger and bigger. Look at her. Most people would be horrified and embarrassed and ashamed of someone seeing them like this. Just a 400-pound mass. Just a tumor of a person sucking up all the resources, just being a fucking mega consumer. Bitching about other people. Just eating constantly. You are a circus sideshow freak, madam. You really, truly are. Come throw a nickel at the fat lady at the circus and watch her eat herself to death. It doesn't get any deeper than that at this point. She's had her fill.
That was good.
Was it?
From now on, the only thing my channel will give attention to is
The fact that you're there's tabbouleh on her headscarf. It's here. It's I'm so embarrassed that I was fat. I really am. I've never been like this ever. I was very careful about not being like this. It makes me angry that I would have to be grouped in a category with someone like this, you know? Just, I'm disgusted with myself watching her.
my Beezers, followers. Living my life.
What life?
That kind of thing. By the way, you can get, excuse me, you can get red henna as well.
Why go to the trouble and expense of getting beautiful henna painted on your disgusting fingers when you look like that? Look at her abaya. If this isn't the very definition of sloth and gluttony, I don't know what is. If this doesn't wake someone up, nothing will. Nothing will wake her up. She will live and die just the way she is. The question is, how long do we want to wait?
Actually, I find the combination of foods that make me the most satisfied the longest is a bit of everything. Like some kind of starch or bread, protein, beans, like these kind of proteins keep me so full because they have a lot of fiber and protein. Meat and greens. Very filling meal. So I'll probably have my Nescafe and then it'll be bedtime. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to go to bed. I'm not kidding.
Imagine eating all of that and then passing out. Fuck me. That is bleak.
You know I'm not kidding. I don't have to convince you. When it comes to sleeping, I have no trouble anymore. I used to went through a period where like sleep was bad, but I wasn't like properly medicated, so now that I'm on medication.
What does that mean? Is she taking sleeping pills? I think she was. Yeah, wait. She was on trazodone, and that's a sleeping pill. Okay. I forget. She was.
I think it'll be even better when I start back at the gym, but oh my gosh, we've just been really busy lately. So, but I think once we get back to the gym, he and I both want to finish out our membership. I think I have like a month and a half left of my membership. So,
What a joke.
even just to feel better, you know, I always feel better. Like, I feel like, one, I accomplished something. Two, like, my body feels good for putting it through that. So your body releases those endorphins.
She's going to talk about how exercise makes you feel good. Are you fucking kidding me, ma'am? You snake-eyed weirdo. Tell us about how exercise is beneficial, Chantal. Go ahead.
And then, you know, exercise just always makes you feel good. So now I'm tired. I still have a lot to do
That was her exercise.
before I get to sleep. Anyway,
Oh, God.
thanks guys for watching and listening to me, and I will talk to you later. Bye guys.
Thought we were going to get henna. Let's... She's really showing us the plastic wrapped car.
Hey guys! So I'm just in the car here waiting for Salah to...
That was startling. I was so engrossed in looking at the buttons, and all of a sudden she's right there. Fuck, that's scary.
get in here, and then we're gonna go get my henna done. First time having henna done. Not sure what design I'm gonna get, but let's see when I get
You've got some eye gunk right here, madam. It's really bad.
there. And yeah, henna is actually something that's very acceptable in Islam, and there's a hadith that says that, you know, women distinguish their hands, their femininity, with the henna on their hands.
I know when I think of femininity and gracefulness, I think of Chantal's hands. I mean, they're just the epitome of femininity and a womanly aura. And they don't look like freaking sausages at all. No, not at all.
So yeah, it's acceptable in Islam, and I'm gonna go get a nice design, and I'll show you guys when I'm done. Yalla.
What does it matter if it's acceptable in Islam if you're not a Muslim? I mean, you're high right now. You're baked as I'm speaking. It's like 9 o'clock on a Saturday morning. You are high as shit right now. 1,000% you and Auntie Phil woke up and baked the shit out of your brains. Okay?
Oh, one thing I love about our new car is the sunroof goes all the way the length of the entire vehicle.
That's called a moonroof. You're welcome.
I think that's pretty cool anyways. All right, so I'll see you guys soon.
This poor woman. Jesus Christ, poor lady. She's not even wearing gloves, lady. Ma'am, you've got pee and poop all over your hands right now. Oh. I mean, it's gorgeous. It's just I hate Chantal, so I don't want to see this. Look at the size of those hands. Just look at the size of her fingers. Her hands are tiny. They're short. She's got short little fingers. I can't imagine what it is like to swing these around. I hope they charged her extra. That's my thumbnail. This is my thumbnail. Okay, thanks. You guys, frickin' woof woof. What did you guys think? I sometimes forget like what a slob she is because it's either she's either slobbing out with food or she's raging. And when it's a really good rage, she's not usually eating because she's too filled with hatred to like put anything else in her mouth. But then you see a video like this and it's like, oh yeah, I forgot how much of a slob and a glutton she is. So if that doesn't motivate you to eat something healthy today or to go for a walk or do a couple extra on the dumbbells, I don't know what will. I hope this motivated some of you. It motivated the shit out of me. So rather than eat something bad, I think I'm gonna go and like go for a little jog or something because I need to. I can't believe people eat like this. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching with me. Thank you for listening to me just be a complete weirdo for an hour. I appreciate you guys so much. I think Val and I are going to do a live stream on New Year's Eve. Let me know in the comments if you guys want to hang for a New Year's Eve live stream. And what time is good? I don't want to do like a late one because we're old. Like I'm old. I don't want to stay up super late because I can't. Like, but let me know if you guys want to hang out with us on New Year's Eve. We'll have a little party. We'll do like, I don't know, we'll do something fun. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.